possession. Singleton over to the corner to Froby. Froby looks, nobody there. Now to Whiteman, back to Froby.
Yeah, Jermaine's got to get that big body on the block, and we got to give it to him.
They're looking for him. Here's Jermaine inside. Fadeaway jump shot up and a one. It's good. Jermaine will head to the free throw line, and Lincoln takes a 10-point lead.
Yeah, you got to feed the beast, Justin, and we're not doing enough of it. I think, almost at least every other possession down the floor, this guy's got to touch the basketball in some sort of fashion, whether you throw it into him and they double team him and you find an open shooter. Jermaine, nice from the free throw line tonight,
nails
too.
it.
Perfect.
Yeah, great third quarter so far here for the Railers. Taking a 38-27 lead, 3:47 to go here in the third quarter. Effingham looking to get back on track. We'll see if the Railer defense can keep it up. Parker Wolf thinks about a three, passes it up. Now over to Thompson. Now down to Marksman in the corner. Railers still looking for that swing pass. Anticipating it a little better now as Will Ewald here in the first half. Now over to Landon Wolf in the corner and decides no. Lincoln defense swarming everywhere. Landon Wolf, a long three. That's good.
That's a quick
Man
one,
alive, what a shot.
And that's good offensively when you go from him and come back to the point guard and then throw it back, because Will's got to change direction in a really quick time frame there and wasn't able to get back.
Oh, I think they're going to whistle Dillon maybe for an illegal screen. He doesn't like it. Walking away from the official. Letting Coach Alexander do his dirty work. Coach Al letting the official know about that. Noah Funk will check in for Dillon, who picks up his third foul there on that illegal screen call. Funk had a good first half here for the Railers. We'll see if he can keep it going here in the second. Coach Al demonstrating the screen, the defensive stance
that he'd
to
like
the official.
his Railers to have.
Parker Wolf drives it across half court. That's a foul for the Railers, I believe, on Will Ewald. We'll see here in a moment. Yes, it is. It's Will's, I believe, second foul.
Two team fouls for the Railers, 2 for Effingham here in the third quarter.
Effingham's got it.
Quickly moving, too, Justin. Already down to 3 minutes left here in the third.
Absolutely. Now,
get it.
Now tipped away by the Railers. Picked up loose ball by Noah Funk. A great tip there by Cameron Whiteman. Funk's got it. Brings it across half court for the Railers. Over to Froby. Good pass from Whiteman. In low to Jermaine again, and let's just keep it going.
Yeah, just keep going to him until they decide somehow to double team him, stop him, something. But only good things have happened, Justin.
Froby with a steal. Sells out of bounds. Good effort by Caden Froby. Just stepped out of bounds. Nearly a steal at half court for the Railers. And this Railer defense is completely different than what we saw in the first half. They're getting their hands on a lot of loose balls, Josh.
Got their legs back underneath them after that halftime speech, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you and I have both seen some of those Coach Al halftime speeches, and I'm sure there was a pretty darn good one in the locker room tonight. And you could see the Lincoln coaching staff shouting corner, corner, corner to alert the Railers where Landon Wolf is. There's going to be a foul on the Railers. I believe that's Noah Funk on that foul. Third team foul for Lincoln. Oh, excuse me. Foul on Cam Whiteman. Wolf's got it out of bounds. He's going to the corner. Back over to Parker Wolf.
Yeah, I think Coach is telling the referee that called that legal screen on Dillon that they just did the same thing on that end, and it was right in front of him, too.
Marksman's got it in the corner. Steal by Caden Froby. Lays it up and in. And, Josh, I think Lincoln's starting to realize Effingham's running that same action over and over again on offense, where they're trying to get it to one of their bigger guys in the corner. And cross-court pass it. Lincoln's starting to pick up on it now, up 42-30. Effingham, Landon Wolf drives and one. Or no, is it an offensive foul or did he whistle and one?
I think it's a blocking foul on Whiteman.
Man. And Landon Wolf just fills up the scoring column for these Flaming Hearts. He's got another basket. Over 20 points now for Landon Wolf. He'll step to the line for the free throw. Nice player here, this Landon Wolf. Some small college is going to be very happy with him. He misses the free throw. Rebound to Hamlin. Noah Funk's got it. Bringing it up patiently for the Railers. Let's see if they go back inside to Jermaine or can get Caden Froby on a drive to the basket. It's certainly been working so far in this second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to go to him. Some sort of lob play, some sort of post up underneath.
Jermaine down low. Double teamed, and I think they're going to whistle him for a travel there. Lost his pivot foot, and a little bit of an adjustment there from the Flaming Hearts. They threw the double team at Jermaine that time.
Yeah, I think Coach is asking about the body foul that guy was blasting Jermaine underneath and just shoving him out of the way. nobody can keep their balance if you're getting shoved like Jermaine did there.
Effingham's got it back now. Parker Wolf hits it over to Landon Wolf now. Looks at a three, says no. They're going to run over to one side. Landon Wolf sneaking on the backside of the Railer defense. Open for three. Pat says no again. Wolf over to Thompson. Over to Parker Wolf. Parker Wolf, the lefty, passes it over to Thompson. Down inside to Landon Wolf. Railers surrounding him. He still finds a way to get it up and in. And it's 42-34 Lincoln. Railers really struggling to contain Landon Wolf.
Yeah, and it really hasn't, anybody else on the team hasn't shown that they can carry the load. So
right.
I think the Railers can even do a little more concentrating on him and letting those other guys try and do something.
30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln looks like they're holding for one shot. They've got a 42-34 advantage here. We'll see what the Railers can do here as we slow it down. They look to the bench, get their call. What do you think, Josh? What's the call here?
I don't know. Hopefully either some kind of clear out for Froby or maybe some sort of a dump down play for.
Looks like it's going to be a three for Will Ewald. Lines it up, passes to Jermaine. Little hook shot, just misses. Out of bounds to Effingham. Lincoln bench not happy with that call. Effingham's got 1.3 here to get a shot off. Wolf will take it out of bounds. Over to Parker Wolf. He'll step, throw from beyond half court, off the backboard, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. Lincoln ahead, 42-34. We'll be back in a moment from Effingham High School. The action here at Effingham High School. Lincoln ahead 42-34 as we start our fourth quarter. Hey, we want to give a nice shout out to State Bank of Lincoln, serving the area for over 114 years with 4 locations in Lincoln and 2 in. And Effingham's got the ball here to start the fourth quarter. They're moving it around the perimeter. Marksman in the corner, down to Wolf. And a jump ball, I hope, and that'll go to the Railers.
Hey, we'll take it.
Great play there by Noah Funk.
Tip away, and then Noah was there to halfway grab the loose ball, so we'll take it, and the Railers get a stop there. We need stops on that end, Justin, in order to just to keep this thing secured. You know, you give Landon Wolf too many opportunities, and a guy that can score and take you out of your game.
Absolutely. They're going back into Jermaine. Boy, they're sending him to work. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Nice contest there from the Effingham big man, Cole Marksman. He's 6'8", and got all up in Jermaine's face on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jermaine post up on the other block so he can turn in the middle with that left hand. Really hard shot to block. Also, maybe Jermaine throw in a pump fake in there.
Sure. And now Effingham looking to score. Wolf's got it on the perimeter. Wolf scoots over to him, forces him to give it up. Over to Parker Wolf. Now to Thompson. Parker Wolf, the lefty. Says no. Now Landon Wolf's got it. And the Railers' stout defense keeping Effingham out of the lane. There's Landon Wolf over across court to his brother Parker. And the Railers doing a good job of forcing Effingham to work the ball around. Thompson, he's got nothing. Now over to Parker Wolf. Nothing there. Thompson with a long contested three, but knocks it down. And that'll cut the Effingham deficit to 42-37. Lincoln needing the bucket here after a nice offensive possession there from the Flaming Hearts. Froby's got it. He drives. Over to Ewald. Back to that weave action. Froby trips. Kicks it out to Ewald. Drayden Posgay in the game for the Railers. Cam Whiteman and Dylan Singleton both on the bench with foul trouble. Froby drives. Nobody there. Now to Posgay, backdoor cut from Noah Funk, up, no good. Jermaine with the rebound, ticked away in the hands of Effingham. And now Effingham's got it in transition. Another three for Thompson, that's good. And now we've got a 2-point ball game. Just like that 10-point Railer advantage gone, Josh.
Yeah, you're right, and really some just sloppy on the other end. The Railers, I thought Jermaine could have had a rebound. He didn't grab that one, and he could have went right back up with it. They tipped it away, and next thing you know,
they're going to whistle Caden Froby for a travel. Tried to do a little ball fake, moved his feet. Cam Whiteman and Dylan Singleton will check back in for the Railers. Funk and Posgay take the bench. Good effort from both Funk and Posgay tonight off the Railer bench, but we'll see the Railer starters here again. Dylan Singleton flying across the floor here for the Railers at the top of the press. Thompson brings it up into his Effingham, a little pep in their step, back to that corner. Now Lane and Wolf's got it at the top of the key. Thompson for three, he's hit 2 in a row, no good. Rebound by Lane and Wolf behind a sea of Railers, and somehow, some way, puts it up and in, and we've got a tie ball game.
Yeah,
and the Effingham student section's excited.
Jermaine didn't even go after that block. He usually goes after that thing, and I thought he had a chance to erase it, but
Railers looking to take momentum back here. Effingham on, I believe, like a 10-2 run. Gotten right back into this ball game, 42-42, 4.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Lincoln in a tight one. Froby drives, stutter step, no good on the baseline. Over to Dylan Singleton, over to Will Ewald for a three. No good off the front iron. Oh, and I thought maybe that was going to go off of Parker Wolf, but he just let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, the Railers need to stop here. A little momentum shift, as you said, Justin. They're starting to get their crowd back into it a little bit after a couple of threes by
Thompson.
Yeah, you're right, and he's got this crowd back into it.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to see is a guy who hasn't done much start to get confident here at the end of the game.
Yeah, because then you got to guard Wolf too.
Now Thompson again passes up a three. Parker Wolf for three. That's partially blocked by Caden Froby. Loose ball to Jermaine Hamlin, who corrals it and gets it to Dylan Singleton. Dylan motioning. He's got it over to Cam Whiteman. Now to Dylan. He looks State Farm three-pointer.
And a big one.
And a big one. You're right, Josh. That gives Lincoln a 45-42 lead. Let's see if the Railers can get a stop here on the defensive end.
Pick and roll action on one side. Singleton gets to the middle, and Cam's man helped right in on him, and then Dylan did a good job of finding that shooter.
In the corner to Marksman. Boy, if I had $1 for every time Marksman had that ball in the corner tonight.
Yeah.
They are just running that over and over and over, forcing the Lincoln defense to try to trap in the corner.
I think you got a chance of seeing Froby another time read that skip pass from the corner.
Absolutely.
That Marksman throws.
They are just going to the well with that play. And Will Ewald with a steal, breaks away, up. It's good.
Yeah, he's done that 3 or 4 times tonight, Justin, of a steal. Just a simple pass to the other side of the court, and Will does a good job of jumping it. And he's finished a couple layups like that.
You know, Will's seen a lot of Railers from that sideline as a water boy back in the day, and he knows how to anticipate that pass. Jermaine Hamlin swats a Landon Wolfo attempt away. Back to the Railers, 47-42. 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Railers trying to get another basket here, extend to a 3-possession lead.
Yeah, something to look at. Pay attention to 14 fouls on Effingham, now 5. So the Railers a couple fouls away from going to that free throw line.
Lincoln's going to get it out of bounds here. I believe Noah Funk may have just checked in for Will Ewald. Will Ewald hobbling a little bit, may have turned an ankle or something. He looks okay, not seeing a trainer, but he'll take a breather here. Going to close this one out down here in Effingham.
Yeah, a little too early to start stalling, I think, Justin. 2 minutes and 40 seconds here. You still got to be able to get to the basket and attack here.
I want to play to win, not play to lose. Here's Froby. He looks lob to Jermaine Hamlin with a slam.
Yeah, there
Lincoln
it is.
takes a 49-42 lead.
And that's a little bit of a difference.
And a timeout.
Yeah.
Effingham with an emphatic
He's
dunk.
He's got really good vision, Justin, when he comes off. As we saw earlier, Marksman came off and blocked Will Ewald's shot. A little bit different in Froby. He can see the floor a little bit better through that left-handed lob up to Jermaine, and Jermaine took care of the rest. And you'll be able to check that nice two-man play.
Oh, yeah.
Out on the replay, or you probably watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, that'll be on the highlight reels for sure. And as I said earlier, reminiscent of the 1997 Komnick to Cook alley-oops, 5-34. Did you ever get an alley-oop to Brian, Josh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you mean, did I throw him? Or
yeah.
did he throw one to me?
I think you've only got one dunk in your career, right?
Right, just one, and it wasn't at all either.
Yeah, but Railers with a big basket there. 2.5 minutes left in the fourth. Lincoln 49, Effingham 42. And Josh, is there any question who's going to get this shot for Effingham? I got to guess it's going to be Landon Wolf.
Well,
right?
I tell you, he's really unselfish. Justin, I thought he's had many opportunities to shoot more than he has, and I don't know. You don't have the scoring already tallied up yet, but he's got to have at least 25 or 26 points. And
absolutely
opportunity for him to do more. Even I thought he's passed up a lot of shots. Hey, you want to mention Brian? I think he celebrated his birthday just a day or two ago. 38. I know that because mine's on the 1st, and I turned 39. So, yeah, you're right. Good memories there.
Effingham's got it. They need a bucket, and they need to probably score quick. Don't want to take too much time. Stolen away. No, back to Effingham. Looked like Caden Froby was going to have a steal in the corner. Now around Parker Wolf. Landon Wolf for three. Boom, knocks it down, and they just won't die.
No, they won't, especially when you get the ball in his hands. The senior leadership, not going to let him fade. But that time, Froby went in to help on the drive. He's got to stay out, especially if Wolf's on his side.
Lincoln's got it back now. Will Ewald's got it. Lincoln far away from the basket. Now Kim Whiteman takes it, looks to Singleton. Singleton passes it up. Dangerous pass there by Ewald over to Froby. There. Now Jermaine Hamlin's got it down low. Coach Alexander not liking what he's seeing from the Railers. He's going to use a timeout. While we're in this timeout, Headline Salon LLC. Visit Brett, Liz, and Danielle at 123 South Sangamon in historic downtown Lincoln. Phone 217-651-8310, where walk-ins are always welcome.
Yeah, I think Coach got nervous there. There's a reason some guys are down in the corner when you're trying to stall. That's because they normally don't handle the ball very well, or they don't shoot free throws very well. Jermaine shot it well tonight, but he got nervous when Jermaine caught it in the corner. You always try to teach your ball handlers, don't go down there unless you have to.
And Jermaine, too valuable on the defensive end to sub out for free throw shooting. And as you said, he shot it well tonight, but still, I'd rather see maybe a Cam Whiteman or a Caden Froby take the free throw for the Railers.
Well, remember, too, a lot of timeouts left for Coach. He always keeps them for this type of this type of a game. So you get in any trouble, every possession now is so important.
Effingham with 3 fouls. Lincoln with 4. Tipped away. Let's see whose ball. They're going to call it to the Railers. Off of Parker Wolf, or excuse me, Thompson.
Well, I like our chances better now. We're underneath the basket. Coach got hundreds of plays to run from there to score from.
And I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we try this Jermaine lob here. No, they're not going to go to that. They're looking. He's got to get it in. Over to Whiteman in the corner. Gets it in safely. Whiteman looks to drive, passes it up. Now over to Caden Froby. Caden between the legs. Over to Dylan Singleton. Back to Caden.
Pressure for.
He's looking. A little defensive possession there. And
pressure for
Parker Wolf.
Bumped up a little bit, too.
He definitely bodied him there. That's got to be a foul. And that's going to be his
4th team foul now, just for. I was looking at our.
Well, that's actually the 5th foul on Parker Wolf, so he'll check out. He's done. That's Effingham's point guard. We'll see if that can lead to some turnovers here should the Railers find themselves back on defense. Froby inbounds it. It's over to Singleton. Singleton's got it across half court. Dylan drives to the right. Looking. He's got it over to Hamlin. Now Froby. Now Ewald. Ewald drives, and that's a foul on Landon Wolf. Not in the bonus yet. Only 5 fouls for Effingham. Lincoln's going to have to get 2 more fouls here. And then they'll have to knock down some free throws. Effingham clearly looks to be trying to put the Railers at the line. They've got 2 more fouls that they've got to call. And Effingham's going to call a timeout. Family Custom Cleaners, tanning 24-hour laundromat and U-Haul dealer located at 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Watch for dry cleaning and super tanning specials with 24-hour laundromat available. Phone 73.
Break, Justin, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
And we're back to the action here at Effingham High School. Railers with a lead, 49-45, 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the 4th. Lincoln will take it out of bounds here. Effingham getting physical, trying to send the Railers to the line.
Well, they have to be. They got to go after the basketball. They're going to have to try and foul and get the ball.
Dylan Singleton's got it now. Looks over to Caden Frobe. Got to get it across half court. They do. Now Ewald almost in a trap. Now down to Whiteman. Whiteman gives it up over to Singleton. Railers playing a little bit of keep away here. Now Jermaine. He had it, gave it up quickly. Now Singleton's got it, and they're going to call a timeout for the Railers.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And Josh, what are you thinking as a player here for the Railers? Be strong with the ball, right?
Well, absolutely. You got to meet your passes. You got to be strong with the basketball. Remember, every possession still 49-45 with 52 seconds left. So a lot of time. We need a layup or free throws, and I wouldn't be hesitant on if they're going to pressure us way out by the timeline that one of these Railers is going to have to turn and go to the basket, or it's going to be a turnover really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to thank some of our sponsors: Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Chris Coyne, State Farm Agent, St. Clair's Manor, and Eaton Corporation. We appreciate your sponsorship. Please patronize our sponsors, Railer fans. Caden Frobe's got it.
Got to get somebody
over
in
to
the middle,
Singleton.
Justin.
He's going to drive. He gets fouled. And the next foul will put the Railers in the bonus.
Yeah, so now you got to be real particular as your Railer on who you want to get the ball to. Obviously, Frobe been dynamite from the line most of the season. And
they get it right into him. Caden's going to the rim. He's trying to get an and one. They're going to call the whistle early. No shot. 1-1 for the Railers.
So
critical free throws here.
A guy you like, one of your leaders, a guy that's been there before in this type of situation. Been solid from the line tonight. Been solid for the year.
Absolutely.
But you got to hit him now.
Frobe, a lefty. He's got it. Dribbles a couple times. Spins the ball in his hand. It's up, and it's good. Caden Frobe, ice in his veins, knocks that one down. Gives Lincoln a 50-45 lead. 46.5 here in the fourth.
I think you got that from Bobby V.
What's
ice water.
Ice water in his veins.
Yeah.
Lightning in a bottle. That was old Bobby V.
There it is.
And the Railers
2 for 2.
Knocking down another free throw. Caden Frobe, 51-45. 45 seconds here to go in the fourth quarter. Lincoln, no threes defense here.
Yeah,
they got to know where Landon Wolf is.
Frobe's not even leaving Wolf right now.
Yep,
He's staying right on him. Almost like a box and one.
Almost like a box and one. That's a tremendous show of respect from Coach Alexander for Landon Wolf. Marksman for two. A nice little 16-footer. And Effingham's going to call timeout, 51-47. And, yeah, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen Lincoln come out of a 1-2-2. That wasn't much of a 1-2-2. Is it a 30 or a full? I think it's a 30.
Yeah.
We'll keep it here. And Coach Al wanting to know where the Railers will inbound it. Josh.
A lot of plays from this area. Still a lot of time left. Just down 4 points, 27.8 seconds for Effingham. But again, if the Railers get it in, I don't know that you look to foul if you're Effingham right away. If you can get a good trap and possibly a steal, obviously that's what you want. But if you get a good trap, then I think you let him try and pass it out or steal it out of a trap. If you don't get it, you've got to foul right away if you're Effingham. Time too precious.
Absolutely. So far tonight, the Railers hitting their free throws, looking good from the line. So got to feel confident if the Railers do get the ball at the line. But, of course, Effingham's looking to trade threes for twos here in this late game situation. Lincoln will inbound, 51-27, 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Railers in the bonus. In a tight one down here in Effingham.
Yeah, and if you do get it in, if you're Lincoln, you got to be really careful right away with the basketball.
And Frobe's got it. Picks it up. Over to Ewald. Over to Whiteman. Over to Singleton. Singleton looking, driving. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to go to the line. Dylan will shoot some free throws.
You know what, and I don't know if he was trying to do that, but I love Dylan wanting the ball right there.
Absolutely.
I mean, he wasn't looking to pass. Very confident as a sophomore stepping to the free throw line. I know he does his work in the mornings and does his work at practice from the free throw line. So love to see that out of the point guard, especially at a sophomore.
Dylan steps up, knocks down the first, nothing but net. Dylan, of course, shot some big free throws in his junior high career, led the Carroll Crusaders and CCNHM to a state championship game. Knocks down the second like nothing.
Yeah, nice.
And he knocks it down 53-47. Another timeout. That's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the last 20 seconds. And we're back to the action here. A nice close game, 53-47 Railers with 20 seconds left to go. As we've said tonight, if you'd like to check this game out online, you can go to WLCN online and see this ball game on our YouTube page. We've got Lloyd Kirby here with us behind the camera checking this out. So Railers will look to close this one out. Effingham will have the ball inbounds. And again, tremendous respect showed to Landon Wolf. Caden Froby's guarding him. There's not even a top to this 1-2-2 press right now. Caden Froby in Landon Wolf's face. Landon Wolf's got it. He's got to give it up now. Over to Thompson. 13 seconds left. They've got to get a shot up. Thompson shoots a three. That ball is off the rim. Rebound to Caden Froby. He's fouled. 5 seconds left to go, and Josh, I think that'll put it on ice for the Railers.
Credit Coach Alexander, too, of something different, throwing a little wrinkle at him, and I'm sure that Wolf and the Hearts have seen that before, where they're going to not let Landon Wolf beat you at the end. You're going to have to make somebody else do that, but again, Froby sticks on him, and then not only that does he guard him and not let him get the ball, but he gets the rebound and goes back to the free throw line.
Froby steps up, hits the first, and I think one of the stories of the season for the Railers so far has to be Caden Froby's development.
Yeah, you're right.
Just physically has grown and has just got a scorer's mentality that this roster really needs. And he knocks down both of those free throws. Another great game from young junior Caden Froby. Last second three-pointer here from Effingham's no good. And that'll be your final score, 55-47. Railers with a nice Apollo Conference victory.
Yeah, nothing's easy on the road, Justin.
Absolutely not.
I don't care if it's 1 point or 20 points. A win's a job of it tonight, too. So 55-47. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with some of the leading scorers here in just a couple minutes. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center post-game show. Josh Komnick along with Justin Tierney. Lloyd Kirby on the camera. Had all the video footage for you on YouTube tonight, so you got a chance to check out a Railer W, 55-47 here in Apollo Conference action. The Railers improved to 6-0 on the season and 3-0 in the conference, while Effingham drops to 2-5 on the season and 0-2 in Apollo Conference play. The Railers down the stretch had nice, good free throw shooting, some big free throws late by Froby and also by Singleton. Some nice defensive efforts too at the end as Effingham made a comeback there late in the third to get to a 2-point game, but the Railers took advantage, took some big opportunities away from Effingham. Some big steals for Will Ewald that led to layups. Jermaine Hamlin with a nice third quarter as well, and then Froby with the seal deal. I don't know, a couple big Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers, one by Cameron Whiteman that I can remember, Justin, in that third quarter. You got the scoring. Let everybody know who led the Railers.
Yeah, Caden Froby leads the Railers with 16 points tonight. He's followed in the scoring column by Jermaine Hamlin with 15. Will Ewald with 9. Dylan Singleton with 6. Cam Whiteman with 6. And Noah Funk with the 1. Chris Coyne, State Farm three-pointer. Lincoln, only 4 Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers tonight. Really did their damage getting to the free throw line tonight. Shot great from the free throw line. 15 for 17 from the line.
Nice.
And, of course, Jermaine Hamlin tilted the momentum, I think, in the second half with a few of those big dunks.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A couple big steals by Will Ewald out at the timeline that finished around the basket. And defensive effort a lot. Although Wolf got his points, I thought other than the 2 threes by Thompson that kind of got this crowd, this Effingham team sparked a little bit. For the most part, the Railers did a good job everywhere else around guarding Effingham. So the effort was better, as you said, Justin. Our guys started to move a little bit quicker in the second half and covered up some shooters.
Yeah, and I thought one of the most impressive things from this game, this is a relatively inexperienced young Lincoln squad, and Effingham got right back into it in a tight fourth quarter game, and you didn't see the Railers panic. They went down, they handled their business, got the ball back inside, and ended up taking home an 8-point victory. I thought I think we were at 42-40 or maybe even tied at 42, and it was a ball game in here, and Lincoln just kept their composure. Really strong showing for the Railers down the stretch.
Absolutely. I think Coach will take it on the road. 55-47. We see Coach walking across the floor. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just 1 minute. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Welcome back here to Effingham for the post-game show. The Growl Incorporated and 3-0 in conference play. We're about to be joined by Coach Neil Alexander. Coach has already got his Diet Coke in hand. Got the headset on. Coach, boy, it got tight there for a while. We had a chance to talk during the pregame, and you expected a close one, and you got one tonight.
Well, I got this thing on.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it got close, and that's what this group's got to work on. I think we opened up a 12-point lead and let them come back real quick and tie it. But they were strong enough, and, we made a couple big plays. Cameron Whiteman hit the big 3 there to put a little pressure on them, and then we was able to get to our 4 corners, and I think we're pretty good at that. And we don't spend hardly any time on it either, and we're going to work on those things.
Yeah, Coach, and talk a little bit about the defense. Maybe a little bit of adjustment in the second half. I thought guys were starting to move a little bit quicker. We started to make them make quicker adjustments, where in the first half it was a lot of direct line passes. And when you're trying to chase direct line passes, obviously that ball moves a little quicker than we could, and they were getting some open shots. A lot different in the second half.
Yeah, and we just tried to make them make lobs, bounces to be able to move and cover up. And then you had to cover the 2 Wolf boys, and I thought our guys done a nice job, and we even threw a wrinkle in at the game where we went a little box on him at the tail end. And this group here should be able to do things like that, make a little bit of adjustment. We just didn't want him to have the ball because he was going to shoot it. They were looking hard for him, and I thought Caden done an outstanding job tonight. All our guys did. The kids that came off the bench done a great job. This is not an easy place to play, and to come away with a win and go 3-0 in the league right now is we got 3 more before Christmas, and we're basically halfway done with the league, and we've got all the tough ones at home yet.
Yeah, in the long run, this might be a big win in the chase for a conference championship. Coach, let's talk about Jermaine Hamlin, getting the ball inside to him. He's clearly very confident down there. We was able to get him some touches in the fourth quarter and late in the second half. Felt like that his dunks especially really kind of shifted the momentum in this game. We want to get that ball to Jermaine inside this year, don't we?
Well, he's got to be an offensive threat for us, and they respected our shooters enough that they didn't collapse really hard, and he was able to take a couple dribbles and make some really nice moves in there. And as time goes on and he gets quicker, those are going to be pretty effective. So we're excited about where he's at and what he's doing. So,
Coach, another key, 15 from 17 from the free throw line tonight. All those points mattered in a tight game like this.
Well, we knew there when it got to be a tie basketball game, and I think we were up 2 and had the ball, that we were going to have to make free throws. And boy, tonight I really wanted Caden on the line because he was really comfortable there, and he done a really nice job finishing things and getting the ball where I thought he should have been running at the ball a little bit more than what he did there late, because I thought he was very comfortable at what he was doing.
Well, too, and I don't know how many times Will did it, but he stole at least, I'm going to say, 4 to 5 passes on a reversal pass, and I think at least 2 or 3 of them, maybe 4, led to layups, which are a possession game as this got to be real close were some big plays.
Well, he made a big one out there when the game was really tight there. So, we really worked hard at getting our wings up when the ball was away, and that's what happens. He gets on the top side of that high post. That allows him to be able to, if they want to start sneaking in, he can shoot that passing lane if he's ready. And we made some big plays. Caden had a couple, Will had a couple, and we scored out of our defense a little bit.
Yeah, they skipped the ball, Coach, as much as probably anybody that we've seen as far as just from corner to wing, and that stopped a little bit, I think, after Froby was able to steal 1 or 2 of those. Maybe even Ewald got a hand on one of those. That slowed that down a little bit, so it kind of took a little bit of their game plan away after we started to read those a little bit more.
Yeah, you have to, if you can just make 1 or 2 plays early, that discourages that, goes into the mind of the player that, hey, I've tried that twice and they've made plays on it, and that eliminates that. So, you got to work hard, and if you can make those kind of plays early in the game, you're in good shape. But we did some things tonight that we ran a little flathead where we didn't chase the ball with our point. We played a little box, a little bit different than what we've done. So our kids made some nice adjustments tonight.
Yeah, Landon Wolf, a quality player on the opposition, forcing the Railers into some a little bit different defenses than we always see. But, Coach, you were telling me pregame you've actually known the Wolf family, or his family's got some Nokomis connections, right?
Well, the mother is the Worth from Nokomis, and I went to school with his grandpa, and his grandpa's down there from Nokomis, and his grandpa was one heck of a baseball pitcher.
Yeah. And we'll be done with Landon after this year, but then we've got another
God.
Parker next year, the little lefty. He's a nice sophomore. He's going to be a nice player in the future for the Flaming Hearts as well.
Pretty lucky because we didn't see the other one.
Yep.
They got an older brother that's playing at Wesleyan and having a great career up there. So it's a great basketball family, but what can you expect when you got the ties to Nokomis?
They're all athletes.
Just like
out
Hartsburg.
There. That's right.
Well,
right.
Coach, we know you've got a late night and a long trip home. Please travel safely. We appreciate you joining us here for the post-game show. Josh, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, Coach. Again, thanks for coming, and as you said, have a safe trip back.
Okay, you too. Who are you riding with?
I don't know. Hopefully a chauffeur. I would like.
I know he's not coming home with me to Charleston. We'll put it that way.
That's right. All right, Justin. Well, thanks for filling in for
time.
Yeah, and we'll have to do it again if we venture over to Charleston area here in just a couple of weeks. Right?
Yeah, Charleston. The high school is right down the street from my house, so I'll definitely be there one way or another.
Right. Well, that's going to do it for us from Effingham. For Josh Komnick, Justin Tierney, and Lloyd Kirby, we are going to send it back to the studios.
Did they get the stats up?
Okay, hold on one second.
They were trying to do it. off the string, and I don't know if they got it done or not.
I don't know. I go with
It pretty much went through except for a couple minutes in the third quarter, and that's right when you took that 10-point
all right,
lead.
hold
So
on. Well,
I was thinking of not hooking it back up.
Out here and we're done.
We have to do something for tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. See you, Paula. Bye.
See you guys.
See ya, thanks. I'm riding with Bird. I'll ride with Bird, Coach.
You want Bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs a partner.
Yeah, he does. Brian needs a chauffeur.
No, I'm not driving.
He works like a dog.
Yeah, I know. I know how farmers work.